Hi, guys. Welcome to the Karen Carrington Show. My name is Karen Carrington, and I am your host. I am an author, a mental health advocate, and a certified personal development trainer. The Karen Carrington Show launched back in 2017, and it is a safe, judgment-free zone where everyone of all walks of life have a voice. On the Karen Carrington Show, we talk about our ups, our downs, our achievements, our failures, our wins, and our vulnerabilities. And today, I have a special guest with me, my friend, my soul sister, Leonie Laird, who is a life coach, a speaker. Leonie, are you here with me today?
I'm here. Hello, hello.
Hello, Leonie. It is so good to have you here with me. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you could take a moment and just let my audience know exactly who you are and what you're all about.
Oh, thank you so much, Karen, for having me on your show. I'm really honored to be here. We share great moments, so thank you again. I just wanted the audience to know that I was a little girl from a little fishing village in the West Indies. I grew up in Canada, went stateside, and along the way had some bumps in the road. I call them some brokenness in my road to my promise. I now work as a social worker. I also am an ordained pastor, life coach, business strategist, and truly a cheerleader for people.
I love that. A cheerleader for people.
Absolutely.
I love that. I love that. And if you can just share a little bit about, because today we're talking about confidence and resilience. Can you share a moment where perhaps you didn't feel as confident?
Absolutely. I'll share one moment. Certainly, there are several through my life. As I said, I had some bumps in the road. In my previous marriage, I can remember a very scary night. It was a night I found out that I was pregnant, and I had just been to the doctor, and the doctor told me that I had gestational diabetes. And that night I had to go to the pharmacist to pick up all this new medication. Karen, I was so confused. I was so hurt. I was just so like, just thinking about carrying a child and having when you hear diabetes, especially among the Black community, that is just one of the scariest things. And my ex-husband was with me, and I went into the pharmacist to gather the medication, and I came out with the wrong medication. And when he asked to see that medication, it was like, you are so dumb. You are so blankety blankety. You are so stupid that you could not have picked up the wrong medication. And at that moment in time, I felt like my world was crumbling. I felt the life that I was carrying inside. I was like, how can I do this? And the person that I thought would be there to support me in such a grave moment of possibly sickness was not there. The rejection, the low confidence, the self-esteem, I felt so humiliated. I was just at my worst. Yeah.
In that part where you say that the person that you thought would be there for you, the person that you thought, in life, I notice when it comes to relationships, whether it be friendships, in our workplace, in our family, we often think that the people who are closest to us, that should show us love, sometimes are the ones who disappoint us.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. When you were at that darkest time in your life, what was the moment where you had that energy, that strength of resilience, where you were at your lowest? What was it that gave you the strength to be able to pull yourself out of that place?
It carried, I will honestly say it was the responsibility of having a child. It was the responsibility of saying, I see this creation that God has given me, and I have to be responsible. It was stepping outside of myself. And I thought to myself during those dark times, if I can't save myself, I have to do it for her. I got to do it for her. I had something to live for. I had something to look forward to.
I love the way you said, I have to do it for her. And what advice would you give someone who is in or the same situation that you were in and just can't see the light at the end of the tunnel? Someone that feels hopeless and confidence is diminished and the self-worth is depleted and their mental health is just at complete exhaustion. What is something that you would tell that person? What piece of advice would you give?
I would tell that person to come out from behind the curtains, come out of the shame, and ask for help. Too long we're in the shadows. Ask for help. Someone accidentally saw me and gave me help.
But girl, you know how it goes. You know how it goes. We don't like to ask for help. We feel weak. You know, we're supposed to be strong women. We ask for help and feel rejected. And then we never want to ask again. And we say, you know what? I'm going to do this on my own. I'm going to do this on my own. I don't need no help. I don't need no, right? It's especially in our community.
Yeah.
We're brought up in a situation where we're not to ask for help. Don't tell people your business.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So in your opinion, asking for help is not a sign of weakness. Instead, it's a sign of strength.
It is a sign of strength. Vulnerability does not show weakness. It shows that you want to get better, be better than where you are. I found that out. It took too long for me to find that out because I hid for so long, for years, of feeling shame and feeling that rejection, that no one would see me worthy or worth it enough to come and help me. Asking for help, come out of the darkness,
come out of the darkness and into the light.
Yes.
Can you, because girl, I just love those passages that you have. I love the passages that you throw down, right? Is there a passage, a favorite passage that has gotten you through the darkness?
There are many. And I love what you just said. It is about coming into the light. And as you know, as a woman of faith, that certainly was a part of my journey in getting me out of the darkness. But may I be honest and say something?
Can you be honest on the Karen Carrington Show? Did you just ask, can you be honest?
I want to be honest. I want to let people know that as much as we may be women of faith, people of faith, there's sometimes that we don't have the strength. And I just want to remind someone, if you only know one word to help you, that one word is enough. So you don't have to know all these various scriptures and word or affirmations. Know one to carry you through. And for me, the one that carried me through was all things work together for the good of them that love the Lord and are called. It's a hard one to swallow when you're in the midst of turmoil and turbulence. But all things do work together And one of the things that I've shared with you before, that coming out of my darkness, I had to believe that I was good. I had to believe that I was a good person, because everything that God made is good. So I had to rely on that to build myself up and know that even in this darkness, it's working together for my good.
And girl, if I could just tell you, not only do I think you're good, I think you're great. I think you're great.
Oh,
I love everything about you, your wealth of knowledge that you always bring to the table, your expertise, being a life coach, the way you help your clients. I just love the way you just are always in your element. You're always stepping into your purpose. You're always leveling up. You're always doing such great things in the community. That is one of the many reasons why I admire you. So many people look up to you. We appreciate you. If I could ask one last question.
Sure.
When it comes to life coaching and your successful business that you're running, you have so many things going on. There's your hair company, your life coaching.
Yeah.
If I could ask you in one word, how does being a successful businesswoman such as yourself, in one word, how does that feel?
Feels right. Feels right. Right.
Feels right. Feels right. Leonie Laird, I love you. Thank you so much for being here with us this evening. Thank you for being on the Karen Carrington Show. I just look forward to having you again. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
As you guys know, on the Karen Carrington Show, I always leave with an affirmation that resonates with what we spoke about today. And today we spoke about confidence and self-worth and resilience. And it comes from my book, A Fresh Start. A Fresh Start is available on Amazon. I just thank absolutely everyone in advance who has purchased their copy. It is available on Amazon, $20. So we are going to bring up affirmation number, let me just find it here, number 58. And it says, I acknowledge my own self-worth. My confidence is soaring. I acknowledge my own self-worth. My confidence is soaring. That being said, when you're not feeling your best, you don't think you're stepping in your purpose, you don't feel like you're good enough or lovable, remember, acknowledge your self-worth. Your confidence just isn't gliding, it's soaring. So that is it for the Karen Carrington Show. Thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to see you again. Same time, same place, same energy. Love you guys. Bye.